Hello and welcome to Mint's weekly corporate roundup. This week saw some big mergers and deals in India's corporate world. And let's start with the Kotak Mahindra Bank and ING Vaishya Bank merger. And we have our banking correspondent Vishwanath Nair with us. Vishwanath, can you tell our readers all about the merger and what are the nuances?
Right. On Thursday, Kotak Mahindra Bank announced that it will merge ING Vaishya Bank with itself in a deal where it's an all-share deal. There is no cash component involved. For every 1,000 shares of ING Vaishya Bank, the shareholders would receive 725 shares of Kotak Mahindra. As part of this deal, of course, Kotak Mahindra Bank's branch network would increase quite significantly. The total branch network would be about 1,200, and of course, the foreign shareholding, which was an issue with Kotak Mahindra Bank, that would come down from problematic levels. It's about 46.9% now post the merger. Of course, the merger is still dependent on regulatory approvals from RBI and CCI, but the things look pretty great there.
Thanks, Vishwanath. Let's move on to the IT sector, where we saw Tech Mahindra buy a US-based company, LCC Limited, and we have Beryl with us. Beryl, so Tech Mahindra has acquired this US company. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so Tech Mahindra made its largest acquisition outside of India yesterday when it announced a deal with Lightbridge Communications Corp. The deal was valued at $240 million, and basically, Tech Mahindra said it will fund this deal internally through a mix of internal accruals and debt. The deal is expected to close by the fourth quarter of FY15. So basically, this company is good for Tech Mahindra because it boosts its telecom space where Tech Mahindra already gets 45% of its revenues, and LCC is one of the largest independent network services providers in the world. And with this deal, Tech Mahindra will get around 20 to 30 clients from LCC, and it's also taking on about 5,700 employees of LCC, in which are in 50 countries around the world. So the total workforce of Tech Mahindra and LCC combined would be 1 lakh. So this deal is something that analysts and the markets are very excited about because it'll definitely bring a boost to Tech Mahindra's telecom space, and also it'll help Tech Mahindra in bringing it closer to its $5 billion revenue target by 2017, because CP Gurnani, the CEO, said that with this deal the company is expected to reach 1 billion revenue by the next quarter of 2015.
Thanks, Beryl. We also had one major investment in the e-commerce space, and Japanese SoftBank invested in Housing.com, and we have Ashna with us. Ashna, tell us about the investment and what does it mean for Housing.com?
So SoftBank has made its third investment in the e-commerce industry in India. This time it has been Housing.com. Even though the deal hasn't been closed, but according to two sources who are familiar with the development, we got a confirmation that SoftBank has invested around $75 million in Housing.com. This is the third investment that the bank has made in India, with investments in Snapdeal and Ola Cabs. I think they have invested about $912 million, and SoftBank also is looking at investing $10 billion in India over the next 1 decade.
Thanks, Ashna. Looks like it was a big week for corporate news in India. Please visit www.livemint.com for more such updates.